Hey everybody, Dave Walensky here from Athena to talk to you about what to do with your summer. So a lot of students have asked me recently, like, hey, I'm going to be going for interviews in the fall. What should I do to prep during the summer? And in support of that, something that we're going to be doing here over the summer at Athena is putting together what we're calling a technical interview series. And we're going to start right now. First question that we're going to cover is walk me through $10 of depreciation and how it affects each of the financial statements. Now, when you answer this question, it's typical to go financial statement by financial statement. And we're going to start with the income statement. Depreciation is a non-cash expense, but it still affects the income statement. It's basically saying like, hey, this thing that I own that's a long-term asset is either too old and it's lost some value, or I've used it a certain amount and it's lost some value. And the value that it's lost is $10. So that's an expense. First thing that we say is $10 of depreciation will decrease net income by $10 due to it being an expense. However, the other side of that is that because we've reduced the amount of taxable income that we have by $10, we're actually creating what's called a tax shield. A tax shield is a certain amount of expense that will protect you from paying taxes as a result. So with this $10 reduction in taxable income, because it's an expense, yes, it affects the net income by $10, but we'll have an offset of tax that we didn't pay. So the $10, if we assume a 30% tax rate, will actually save us $3 in taxable income. We will have a net effect on the net income statement of reducing taxable income by $10, but a tax savings of $3, a net effect of $7. The next thing that we're going to go to is the cash flow statement. Cash flow, remember, changes in cash. The $10 of depreciation is a non-tax expense. So whereas we start with net income of $7 down, we add back $10. That $10 is going to be a net change of $3 cash up in the cash flow statement. Why? We had $7 down, offset by the $10 up, net change of 3 up. That takes us to the balance sheet. Whenever you're thinking about a balance sheet, it's best to do this. You have assets on one side, you have liabilities and equity on the other. Assets have to equal liabilities plus equity. So we have, in effect, a reduction of our assets, the value of $10, but we had an up of $3 in our cash, and the result is a net change of down 7. Down 7, up 3, reduction of assets of 7. This needs to balance out. And how does it balance? It balances through the reduction of $10 in taxable income, the savings of $3 of tax cash that we're going to be paying out, and the $7 net change that we will have on the equity side. So $7 net change over here, $7 net change over there. We end up in balance. So $10 of depreciation reduces the assets by $10 with an offset of $3 in tax savings. The change in cash flow is that we will have a down of 7 from taxable income with an offset of the $10 of savings, or the $10 of depreciation and non-tax, up 3. This creates a net change of 7 down on the assets with a 7 down of equity. We're in balance. That's how you answer the depreciation question, and how does it affect all 3 financial statements. We'll keep doing more technical series here all throughout this summer, 1 or 2 a week, as we go through these recordings with Athena.